Welcome, everyone. My name is Amy Edwards. I'm a platinum consultant with Team Sunset, part of Team World Explorers. And today we're going to talk about mock bookings. And I'm going to show you a few of the vendors that actually do them for you. We are going to show you how to get some mock bookings using specials that are already created. These work really good in a time pinch. These work really good if you just want kind of something generic. Not all the time do you have to have a flight booked with your mock bookings. Not all the time do you have to advertise that because people are coming from all over the world. So if you get a mock booking with your flight, I'm from Michigan. If you get a mock booking with your flight from Michigan, it's going to be a lot different if they're traveling to the Caribbean, if they are coming from Florida, right? So I like to use in a time pinch, and even if I find some really good deals, I like to use what our vendors already send us. So when you register with those preferred vendors and you start kind of building them up, when people start to suggest some of their favorite vendors to use in the chat groups, I usually go and add those vendors as well. Or as you get special requests for travel, you can add those different vendors. All-inclusive resorts are very popular. Yeah, Mark, I know, isn't that crazy? I don't know what was going on there. So all-inclusive resorts are really popular. The nice thing that I always say, so mock bookings, it's basically announcing a special. So you're building up an entire itinerary for your potential clients to see how much it would cost to go somewhere. So you're getting it all the way up to the payment, you're stopping, you are putting pictures of the hotel or the resort, talking about flights, talking about all the amenities, letting people know what they could go on vacation or where they could go on vacation and how much it would cost. Most people don't know that going to an all-inclusive resort with your family could be about half the price of going to Disney. Most people don't know that traveling to some of the resorts in Mexico with all the food included are less than going to someplace like Gatlinburg or Branson, Missouri. So once you tell them that, once you tell them how much they could travel for, people are like, oh my gosh, I can't afford to travel. So it's always nice to have those. Now, some people ask me, how often should I post a mock booking? How often should I post these specials? Really up to you. I say 2 to 3 times a week. Some people do it every single day of the week. Some people make a schedule. On Monday, you're going to do cruises. On Tuesdays, you're going to do all-inclusive resorts. On Wednesday, you are going to do Disney. Thursday, maybe you're going to do like Hawaiian vacations or all the tropical islands. So it's really up to you what you would like to do. And whatever your niche is, whatever your specialty is, because you could advertise all the travel in the world, and maybe it's not something that somebody wants. But when you have a passion for something, if you are a Disney fan, if you're like Erica Gonzalez, who loves Disney and everything is about Disney, you can actually turn Disney into your niche or your specialty, and you can talk more about Disney, because whatever you have a passion in is something that's going to show to others. So, you still know how to book all-inclusive resorts or cruises or whatever, but your passion and your specialty is going to be Disney. So let me show you when, as I was saying before, when you get registered with these vendors, you're going to start getting emails. I get a ton of emails, which is why I always tell people you should start kind of a new email, whether it be Gmail or Yahoo or whatever service you use. You should start a new email just for this. And you can always change your email in the back office if you'd like. And then also it takes a little bit longer to change it after you've registered with the vendors, but you can do that as well. And I like to do that because it's kind of hard when you're getting all those marketing emails and they're mixed with your personal email, right? So with these marketing emails, a lot of them come with some pre-built specials. So if you haven't registered with Vacation Express, amazing, all-inclusive, you get to adjust your commission, kind of like you do on Vax Vacation. They have really good deals, and they are very well known for weddings and group bookings. They actually have a group booking department who does almost all of the planning for you. You call them up, you tell them what your group looks like. They talk about all the different options they have for you, and they walk you through everything. Now, as you can see, scrolling through the top here, what are these? These are their specials, right? Basically, a mock booking. Can you copy these? Absolutely. The only thing you want to be careful of is with Disney. For Disney, and I'm going to show you in just a minute, they're going to, they actually have a Disney travel agent's website that they're going to show you how or what you can post about. But for Vacation Express, things like this, you can absolutely just go to vacationexpress.com. I always sign in first so I can make sure that I'm seeing the travel agent portion. Hold on just a second. Go ahead and log in. Now, for those of you that are kind of new, usually when I'm doing a mock booking, I show you how to register, but we're going to go through a couple different ones. So I'm going to show you in general how to register for a new vendor. So you're going to go to your back office. From your back office in the menu, you're going to click on Travel Cafe. Travel Cafe is everything that's maintained by Archer Travel, our host agency. So everything travel related is going to be the Travel Cafe. And this is what's going to show you how to register for the preferred vendors. So there's about 30 or so in here. We do have access to over 100, well over 100. And you can have your mentor help you maybe locate the rest of those. Or there's a couple other places that you can get those. And we have a couple trainings that show you how. So even though there's only about 30 in here, these are the preferred ones, but you have access to quite a bit more. So in the menu on the Travel Cafe, you're going to go to suppliers and how to register. These are like index cards for each supplier that explain who they are. Let me roll down here to Vacation Express. So this is an alphabetical order. Let's see. So Vacation Express. So each one's going to tell you a little bit about that vendor, what their commission rates are, the travel agent portal. So that's the booking portal that I just opened, how to register, and who to contact if you have trouble. Typically, I always say to contact your mentor before you reach out to Archer Travel or to the vendor directly. That way there's nothing little that you might be missing. All right, so that's how to register. We're going to go to Vacation Express. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to click on deals. I don't remember if I did that already. I can look at deals to a certain location, or I can just look at deals in general. Down here on the side, you're also going to see reduced agent fares. I like that about Vacation Express. And then I haven't looked in here in a little while, but I thought there was a deals section over here. So let's look for that. Unless I'm missing it, I guess I don't see it over here. But as you can see, they're also scrolling across here. Riviera Maya sale from $549, 3 nights, all inclusive, round trip from many airports. Now, you can see all of these here that are scrolling across the screen. The nice thing about them is you can right click and you can save that image. And I don't know why that keeps popping up here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and save that image. It's going to save as a JPEG. And then I can also choose deals from, let's see, I'm from the Detroit area. So we'll do deals, we'll select Detroit, and it's going to give me some customized prices. So here are my best vacation deals from Detroit. I can select any destination here, or I can choose a destination here. Early booking deals from $18.99, 7-night all-inclusive with nonstop air from Detroit. If I want to go to a special in Jamaica, I click Jamaica. Jewel Paradise Cove Beach Resort and Spa, adults only, 20% off. 5 nights from $14.44. See how it says from? That's important for mock bookings. You always want to do starting at, because each one of your clients, your potential clients, are going to ask you to customize it to them. So they are going to, you know, want a different room. They're going to want a different number of people. They may want 4 people instead of 2 people, or this one's adult only, but you know, if it was with children, some people have 2 kids, some people have 4 kids. So you always want to do starting at. Let's see. So Caitlin, most of the vendors, when you register, you should use the email that's in your back office. It'll tell you if you have to use it. If you don't have to use it, you can use your alternate email. Now, typically, if you register, like let's say you register with Vacation Express and it's with your personal email, but you want to change to your business email, typically you can just go into your account settings in Vacation Express and ask them to change it. Some of them you can't, but most of them you can. All right, so let's see. Cancun, we have all-inclusive packages with exclusive nonstop flights, 7 nights from $2,049. And I can click on any of these and I can customize those as well. All-inclusive packages with round-trip flights, 5 nights. Here are the different options. Those are the different dates and different amounts. You have some trending beaches. So most popular destinations from Detroit are these destinations. So you have all these different options you can use, and you can use these different photos. These photos are a little more plain as compared to these ones, which have like all the details. I can, as I said, I saved that. I can now go to my social media. You can go right to social media and post it, or you can go into Canva. Let me put that in the chat box, canva.com, which is a free service that you can use to build up some different flyers if you'd like to customize your flyers. Kind of like the training flyers that we use. We usually do those in Canva. So I can post those directly. Let's see. All right, I'm going to go to my Meta Business Suite here. Now I could pull out 3 or 4 different specials and I can schedule those. Maybe on Monday I have like a half an hour and I want to post them throughout the week. So I can absolutely do that. This one here doesn't give like a booking date. Some of them, they limit, like in this one is in March. Some of them that will say for all bookings through December 31st. So I like to kind of create the different, we're going to go to create post to create kind of a sense of urgency. I like to say limited time deal. That way people kind of get a hold of you pretty quickly. So in here, I'm going to add the photo. Over on the right, it's going to show me what it looks like. See that? Now, another thing that's pretty important, I know that says book now and it looks like a button, even though it's not a button. I could have went over that. Like if I went into Canva, I could have edited that, or I could have cropped my photo to go above that. But you notice on here, there is nothing on here that says Vacation Express. There's nothing on here that says Vax or FunJet or Expedia. You want to make sure that anything you post leads back to you. So if you want to go into Canva, you can add your logo onto this. You can crop that. You can do anything that you want to do with that, but it's not going to prompt them. Oh, who is this? This is Expedia. Let's Google Expedia, or let's Google Vacation Express. You don't want that. You want them to post with you. So you are going to say, and I kind of mimic what puts in here. You are going to say, who is ready? Oh. And whatever you want to put. I keep clicking on other things. Who is ready to spend 4 days in Riviera Maya, or on the beach in Riviera Maya? Ooh, not prices. Amazing specials available. Contact me today for your personalized quote. And then I have a link tree. Why do I always forget what it is? Anyway, Sunset Dreams Travel. And that way they can click that and they can request a quote from me. You should typically give a couple different ways to contact or call me at, and I like to, not just the call, I like to do call or text. Now, some of you in your Meta Business Suite, and this isn't for everyone, as you build up your Facebook business page, you can actually add a call to action button. Let me remember, I don't know if I'll have it on this one. Let's see. All right, so it's not on this post directly, but I have a call to action on my page. If it allows you to add a call to action, like if you go into your Google business page to add the same post, the call to action button will be click here to book now or click here to message me. So you can definitely look into adding that. I noticed it's on most of them, but I don't use this an awful lot to know a lot about the Meta Business Suite. And I know it's going to be changing a little bit too. But you always want to call to action. No, the Meta Business Suite does not cost money. Nope, it is not. The Facebook business page does not cost money. If you boost the post, that starts to cost money. I don't boost posts though. I always keep it free. But this is what it's going to look like. The nice thing, no, the add the button doesn't cost money either. The nice thing that I like is it shows you what it looks like. Now, what if I were to add a few more things in there? So what if I were to add, let's see, I'm going to add an emoji. So we're going to add that. We're going to say all inclusive, adults only. See how I'm adding kind of some different bullet points? You see what that does? It brings up the see more. So they can't see that call to action. So it's okay to add in some different details, but you want that call to action to be where they can see it right away. So not everybody's going to see more, but as they're scrolling, you want what you want them to see right up here at the top. That's why it's really nice that you can see what it looks like before you actually post it. Any questions? You can also see how you can switch. This is what it looks like on a desktop. This is what it looks like on the mobile phone. So that sentence right there, you want it to be eye-catching because that's all they're going to see. Any questions? Now here is another thing that I do. What if somebody calls you in 3 days and they say, hey, you seen that deal for the Riviera Maya? I want to know, or I want to get a quote on that. So 3 days from now, you have no idea what happened today, right? And you're looking at it and you're like, shoot, where? Yeah, you can absolutely use hashtags. Yeah, I always forget to mention the hashtags. Yeah, I'm awful about it and I need to be better about it. Create your own hashtag too. Use your own hashtag. So I am awful about remembering. I always tell myself I'm going to remember, and then in 3 days, I have no idea. So how are you going to know who you went through to get this price? When you save your photo, yeah, Mark, use your business name as a hashtag. That's a great idea. When you save this photo, I want you to save it on a folder in your computer. And I want you to have one folder for mock bookings. And I would save this as Vacation Express, December 20th, 2022. Then if somebody comes to you, you see this was posted on 12/20, you're going to remember, hey, I got to go back to my saved folder. And I know that I got this from Vacation Express. Okay, everybody get that tip? Because that's going to happen. You're going to post this. Somebody's going to come back and say, hey, remember in December when you had that deal? What is it today? You're going to be like, oh no. And you're going to be Googling, you're going to be looking everywhere. You're going to be looking in your emails. Put down what vendor it was. Okay. All right. So now I kind of showed you how to post it. I got that out of the way. Let me show you a couple of other places. So we got quite a few in here. We had probably 10 of them scrolling across the screen. Thank you, Carol Ann. I try to remember to give those tips. You can tell it's happened to me, right? Another one that I like, Pleasant Holidays. I haven't used Pleasant Holidays in a while. So let's see here. Oh, it's talking about the winter weather advisory. Nice. Look at this one. Cancel for any reason, travel protection. That's a nice thing to promote for travel agents in general. Even though it's not a special, it's very important on your social media that you're providing value as a travel agent. And even just giving this without those prices shows that you know what you're doing. You are a travel agent that can give travel protection. Does that not give you some authority, right? If you can get travel protection, you're a legit travel agent. Let's see. So here, featured deals. Valentine Imperial Riviera Maya. Boy, we're going to Riviera Maya a lot, huh? How about the Ritz-Carlton in Maui? Let's try that. My sister's going to Maui again. She's actually spending 2 weeks this time. She got married in Maui 2 years ago. They got back one day before travel shut down due to COVID. All right, so we have hotel description, photos, and more. The Ritz-Carlton, very nice photo. You can build up if you'd like, or you can just look at these different specials, use their photos, and tell about a special. Another one that I like is going to, and this one is nice too because you can look at destinations. Another one that I like to use, of course, we all like to use, is going to be Vax Vacation Access. KJ, you are moving to Maui. I always say lucky, but then people that have lived there, they're like, yeah, we love it. We love the culture, but you know, it's a place to live. You still have to have a job, right? It's normal life. Oh, your sister lives there. Nice. See, KJ, you can be our Hawaii specialist. We always like those insights. And for those of you that have traveled a lot, we have a series that I think Justine and Brittany, they're doing it really well now. But we always want to add to it. So think about this. If you would like to share some destinations with us, some places you've stayed, if you know a lot about Hawaii, KJ, we always like to learn new things. So if you ever want to jump on Zoom, set up a training, get with your mentor, you guys can hop on together, show some of your vacation photos, some things to do and don't do in Hawaii. We just found out that you should not bring the lava rocks home. So if you guys have been anywhere and you want to share your photos and your experiences, please do. We love to hear about personal experiences. Oh, Amy, yeah, absolutely. Get with your mentor. Let them know. So it's called the Learn from Experience. And if you want to do that, absolutely. Sedona, very popular. Yeah. All right, so we are now on Vax. I think I just did the log in. So a lot of times when you go to Vax, and my favorite to use is FunJet, but you're going to see a lot of the specials just kind of scrolling across. Look at this one. It's a nice special there. When you click on these specials, so that one was the only one available right then. I think I accidentally clicked that. All right, so I'm going to click on this one. Click on Learn More. And I could save this as Vax special. And then you can actually also print this so you can put it right in your mock booking. And then you can save this flyer. And here is some added points that you could use. So you can learn all about the Punta Cana, the one in Cancun, all of those different topics that you can learn about and add value to your post. You can get up to 70% off and $250 off the Grand Fiesta Americana all-inclusive golf and spa Cabo. Yeah, who doesn't want to go to Los Cabos, right? So this is what I was talking about, the terms and conditions. So these are for bookings on these dates. So some of them are a little bit limited, but that's okay because it's going to give you a starting point to start a discussion. So I can save this and I could say anything, give any in here. Great savings at the Live Aqua Resorts and 2 fabulous destinations. Contact me today to do your booking. In Vax Vacation Access, there's actually an area called the Compass, which is kind of like a newsletter. In Vax, you can also go to the different suppliers individually. You don't have to register for them individually because you're already registered for Vax, or you can go to the offers and incentives. There are some agent incentives that you can do just for agents, or you can go to the different promotions. You can do the offer wizard. So you could say, what kind of offers do you have from Michigan to Las Vegas? And it's going to show you. You see some of these, some different offers that they have. So you can just pick right out what they've already pre-built for you. And then I'm going to show you one more. And the next one I'm going to show you, I have a couple bonuses to show you as well. So Agent Universe, this is in the Travel Cafe. So you can learn how to sign up pretty quickly. In Agent Universe, go ahead and sign in. A couple different things in here. And I really like Agent Universe. So how many of you got started as a travel agent? You were like, hey, why don't we just have one website where we can find everything? Me, right? I just want to punch in from Michigan to Las Vegas on this day, and then I want to go. I want to type in what hotel I want to stay in, and I want you to give me 10 different options. Hold on just a second. Okay, sorry about that. My daughter is getting just a little bit loud there. All right, so in Agent Universe, we have a couple different things. So I'm going to show you the marketing side of Agent Universe. But first, I want to show you some of the preferred suppliers. So remember I told you, you haven't seen that logo in 17 years, Sarah? Which logo? Agent Universe?
No, the travel leaders. What's crazy is the whole reason that I decided to jump in is I coincidentally if you're familiar, if anybody knows like Orbitz.com, cheap tickets, Sendent, like Neat Travel, they all used to be covered under an umbrella that we called Sendent Travel Corporation.
Okay.
And starting in 2003, cruising all the way into 2009, I was at what I now call the bottom of the barrel. So I was the customer support side of their departments in the travel industry. But I mean, side note, props to them because they made me fall in love with the travel industry.
Right.
But I look at that logo now and I'm like, holy smokes, that was literally on my signature for like wow, what? Because everybody's talking about this travel leaders and I'm like, hi, can somebody give the dyslexic OCD ADHD kid a map and directions like step by step? Because that'd be great. So this is that's awesome.
This is Travel Leaders Network. Yeah, and actually you could build up your own agent profiler in Travel Leaders Network right here. So you can get your own Travel Leaders Network website.
So do you know, Amy, and I apologize. I'm so sorry. I do not mean to cut you off, but part of the thing that jumped out at me when I saw that logo. Question for you though, if you know how many, I tell everybody 1 million years ago, I had like an IATA number, whatever, it was all that stuff. If I remember right, back then, they were registering that to each individual based on their SSN. So is that going to cause conflict with me now, even though it's been how many decades later?
No, I don't think so. I think you're just going to renew it into a new host agency.
Okay. Oh, yep. You're an angel.
Yep, you'll be just fine. So to build up your agent profile, and any of you that want to do this, you're going to have to build up your profile to 100%. And then you have to send a screenshot of this to Archer Travel and let them know I'm ready to be published on Travel Leaders Network. And basically what they want you to do is they want you to list your special interest, some supplier partners you've worked with, and some destinations you love. Now I went all out. I took a lot of trainings. I've been doing this for 3 years and I put a ton on here. As you can see, I have 33. So as you add them, they'll approve them. But what they want you to do, if I go to edit here, they want you to give a little description on how you know this type of travel or what experience you have. And so I went in and everything I knew or everything that I have done, I just went in and put a little description. Now, you're going to learn that it's better to what they call niche down. So find a specialty, even though you know how to do everything. And I thought, boy, the more I know how to do, maybe the more business I'll get. And that could apply, but I think it's better to have more of a specialty. That way you don't feel like you're kind of all over the place. So I need to kind of, my ADHD, right? That just stood right out. Yeah. So, somebody must be here. So, also your supplier partners. What supplier partners have you used? I have 48 here. So I can select the different supplier partners and give my experience with each one. And then from there, I can let them know my experience. And I didn't have any trouble. It took a couple days, but they all went from pending to approved. Chip, okay. So the not approved, I've never had experience with, and I don't know why they wouldn't, except that if you didn't put something in the box. Different destinations, I have 10 in there. So again, you have to have a few in each one of these, and then you have to have a review. Your business partners, your mentor will help you with reviews. I need to get more reviews in there. One isn't enough, so I need to send this out to my clients too to get a few different reviews. Here is all of my contact information. And then in here, let me see again. Let me see how to get to my bio. Got to remember how to get to there. I know I can go to the Travel Leaders Network and just look at it. Oh, here's my custom URL. So I can create a custom URL, or I can just have the, I can see my profile. So if I click here, here's my profile on the Travel Leaders Network website. Now, Travel Leaders Network has their own paid certification program, which goes into an extensive travel background. And you could choose to do that if you want. It's absolutely not required, but it kind of boosts your profile in the Travel Leaders Network. But I can tell you, people get leads even without boosting that. So understand when I tell you, I'm not telling you to pay any more money to get any other certifications. But if you want to, you absolutely can. And some people have their, why am I losing words right now? Some people have their education and their degrees in hospitality. And so a lot of those classes give you those educational credits. And so that's why some people do that. But here is my Travel Leaders Network profile that, you know, they set up for me. And so they can get this. This is listed on the national website. If someone searches for a family vacation specialist, or if you specialize in Disney and somebody searches Disney, your name could pop up and they could contact you. Okay, so that's a little bit about that profile. Now for Agent Universe, let me show you the preferred suppliers. So I told you that there's about 30 or 40 in the back office, but if you go here to preferred suppliers and search A to Z, you can see a whole list of more. And the nice thing is, even though this is an Agent Universe, you can see how to register with a lot of these. You're going to want to make sure that when you use Archer Travel's IATA number, the consortium, we use Travel Leaders Network if they ask for consortium, but you're going to want to make sure that you give that IATA number and you're going to be able to register. So if they don't recognize that IATA number, you know, reach out to your mentor or to Archer Travel and make sure we work for that vendor. I haven't ran into any, and my team hasn't really ran into any that we don't work with. Aside from your booking.com and the competitors, so to speak. But here is a whole list of different ones that you can use. Okay. Caitlin, you had a question.
Yeah. So when you go back to your profile, at your agent profiler, the other one.
Here?
Yeah. So go to my profile and it goes to like where your information is. Yeah. So it has like your contact information. So mine doesn't have like my info. It has Archer's info.
Oh, you can change it right here. In the my profile, the contact info, you can change that.
See, that's where I'm at. But it won't let me change like the address, because you see how it has your at the Archer address down below, but on your main screen it has your address.
Oh, can you can't edit here and it change, or edit my location on that home screen? Try to change one of those.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, for sure, Sarah. We can come back to it. Absolutely. This is the last one I kind of wanted to show you. So let me get through that part and then we'll open to questions. All right. So an agent universe, if you go to the marketing side and then you go to social media, a couple things I want to show you here. And you're going to learn about this in my social media training as well. And I believe Erica may use this also in her social media. So the nice thing about Agent Universe is they have a monthly social media calendar. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. This gives you ideas of what to post on your social media account throughout the entire month. December is a little bit light just because it's December. People are on vacations, you know, things like that. But usually there's quite a bit more. The nice thing is, do you see an orange here? They say December 1st. The 7th was National Joy Day. The 6th, they had a this or that. If you click on those, there's going to be a picture that you can use and a caption that you can use for your social media. On your Facebook business page, you can set these up to post in the future. So you can set them all up for the entire month on your Facebook business page. So in addition to the orange ones, which are photos with caption, the green ones are going to be blogs. So these are blogs that you can post. These ones, this one, I don't know why that's green. Friday Finds. Again, if you open that up, that is a photo and a little deal about a special location. On Mondays, they have Monday Blues. I love their Monday Blues because
hey, Amy, sorry to interrupt. Yeah,
go ahead.
She wants you to, one of us wants you to click on one so they can see it.
Oh, can you not see when it opens? Does it not share that screen?
I didn't see it when you clicked on it, so it just looked like you just hovered it.
That's why it opens a new screen. So I clicked on Monday Blues. Now you can see it. So there's a nice photo here. It's got the blue hues in it and then a caption. Let's go back. I'll show you another one since you couldn't see that first one that I had shared. Let's see. We got Wedding Wednesdays again. Photos and a nice caption with some hashtags usually. All right, so that gives you some great social media content. Oops. So in addition to that, you're also going to see so that the green ones are the blog. So you can post a different blog. They give you a link to their blogs. And then you see how some of them are promos. What's a promo? It's a deal. It's a special, right? So we're going to go ahead and click on this one, which is going to be the NCL 2305 promo. It's going to open here to another screen with a link. I'm going to go ahead and click on that link. I got to remember to myself how that gets there. Oh, it logged me out. Hold on just a second. All right, then it's going to look like this. Here is that promo that it's saying that you can promote. You click here on the headline. Give that just a minute to open. I got a lot of screens open here. All right. So now you have another promotion. It gives you a nice headline, some bullet points, some photos that you can use. This one, do you see it has my name right here? I can share just this unique link for myself. I can use just that link for them to get some information if I wanted. And it's going to have my information. If they want to email me, or if they want to call me, or if they want to see my full bio, they absolutely can. So now I have a landing page that is customized to myself, or I have all these specials that I can use. If yours goes to error, that just means that you don't have your profile built up, or maybe you were signed out. So I can work with you one-on-one, Caitlin. But some of these, they want you to have your profile built, because as you can see, they give you a landing page here. So you want to make sure that your profile is published. Okay. And then I want to make sure everyone has Branch Up. Who in here does not have Branch Up? If you don't have Branch Up, please reach out to your mentor, get that going, get that set up. This is the free social media tool that posts to your Facebook business page and your LinkedIn page automatically. Does it all, and it's all travel related. Yeah, go ahead.
Real quick, I was just wondering, when you were using that link previously,
yep.
And you said you just click on that and send it. Would you also post that link on social media, or are you just using that link direct to one client?
No, I would post that on social media. Okay. Absolutely. Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so Branch Up. As you can see, it'll post to my LinkedIn and my Facebook business page. And I can see in here, if I click on Facebook app, if I go to posts, I can see everything it's going to post. In here, here's another special. Here's another link that it's going to post, and I can customize this. See how I've customized it to add to my link tree so that my clients also know how to contact me. I can see when it's going to post, and I can see what's going to post. So this one is scheduled for Wednesday, December 21st at 5:37 p.m. I've edited so it adds to my link tree. Here's a nice photo to use. Now, if I wanted to take some of these specials, this is going to be a Royal Caribbean special, I can just share that to other pages. It's already built for me. It's already going to share to my Facebook business page. So why can't I just share that to other pages? I can copy this photo, copy this caption, and share to my Google business page. This works really well with Planable, which is a scheduling software. It is about $13 a month. So if you want to use it, you can. If you don't want to use it, you do not have to use it. You can just manually post these to your other social media accounts.
Hey, Amy.
Yeah?
Hey, I'm going to post the link to my training on how to set up Branch Up and Planable to
perfect.
the chat.
Perfect. So Mark has a training how he sets up Branch Up and Planable. That's in the chat box now. So it'll help you kind of walk through that. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording, and then I want to open up